As many of you guys know, I actually wound up venturing off to Germany earlier this year, and I did a lot of things. I wound up seeing a lot of cool cities, trying a lot of really good foods, and I actually finally realized after visiting Germany for about 4 times, I had not tried Germany's Fanta, and I heard a whole lot about it. I heard that Germany actually created Fanta during World War II. That was the whole thing. Like, without World War II, without Germany, we would not have Fanta. I tried it, and it was definitely not like anything I expected. Here's the video. Okay, American tries German Fanta for the first time. I've never had this before. I've had the American version, but not this. So. Oh my God. It's like Orange Schorle. It doesn't taste as orangey as the one in the United States, meaning it doesn't taste as sugary. It tastes better. There's not as many bubbles. It's really good. I'm already addicted. It tasted like orange juice, like sparkling orange juice, like I said. Sparkling orange juice, Orangesaft, and it was just very different. Not as sugary, felt watered down compared to what I was used to having. And the funny thing is, I had not even tried American Fanta in a long time. I don't drink soda like that. The last time I had soda in America, or soda at all, it's been probably 5-6 years. So I thought it was, pretty interesting that the Fanta tasted the way it did. I'm like, oh, this will be kind of something cool to kind of try. And I thought Apfelschorle was my thing in Germany until I had Germany's Fanta. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it wasn't overly sugary. It tasted like a light, sparkling orange juice, if that makes sense. And it made me wonder, what does the American Fanta taste like? Because that is now the new standard for me. And so I brought something here with me, a Fanta that we're gonna be trying together, good old American Fanta, and I wanted to sip it and see. I mean, already off rip, we can go ahead and see that this is bright freaking orange. I mean, like bright orange. It's not like the European Fanta bottle and stuff like that, where it was a glass bottle and stuff like that. It was almost yellow. The coloring was almost yellow, as you guys saw. I thought that was pretty interesting. So with this, I'm like, okay, jog my memory real quick. What does this taste like? What does this taste like? So I brought it here today. My friend actually got it for me because I was looking for it. Y'all know your boy is living in another country right now. So it was hard to come by, but we finally got one. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this now and give you guys kind of a rundown on what the difference between flavors is, because it was probably about a few weeks ago that I arrived back in my country now, South Korea, for those that want to know. And I had tried Fanta right before landing here, so I want to see what this tastes like to have a good comparison between the two. Shout out to iRocker and Ryan Was for doing this. I saw them do this and I realized I had already made a video at least on trying German Fanta, and I figured it'd be nice to review an American one in comparison and go from there. So let's check it out. That crack never gets old. All right, let's try this. Oh my God. Very syrupy. Very syrupy. This tastes very, 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 very syrupy, unfortunately. What I remember tasting, it was almost like, again, like a light orange juice with some bubbles in it, you know what I mean? This right here tastes like an orange syrup with a decent amount of carbonation in it. Is it good? Honestly, the taste is not the best, unfortunately. I mean, I'll take another sip. It's not bad, it's just very, very sugary. Very, very sugary. I wish I had the European bottle next to me to compare the contents as far as the the sugars and whatnot. I mean, the dye is even a little weird, you know. I've been used to my entire life the dye for Fanta being like this, like, you know, bright, like almost deep orange. And then, you know, here comes the European bottle, bright yellow and whatnot. And that was just something very interesting to me. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, it is basically yellow. It's like a light orange leaning towards yellow sort of thing. And it makes me wonder, there are a lot of variations of the same thing we have in both countries. And I know there was a video I reacted to a long time ago about, you know, food in Europe versus food in America, and the health standards, the basic health standards that Europe has and America does not. They operate off of two different things. America focuses more on the money aspect of things. How can we pump out copious amounts of garbage to y'all without, you know, getting in too much, you know what I'm saying, like your trouble and stuff, like, and we could do it for a cheap buck, like we can do it on a dime basically. And then Germany and the rest of Europe, you guys focus on, okay, what is the best quality for the people and doesn't break the bank too much, which is why you have a, you know, generally healthier population than the US. It's just kind of sad, bruh. Honestly, kind of sad. I'll take one more sip. It's just, there's like this, damn, I feel a little nauseous drinking that, to be honest, man. I'm gonna pour that shiznit out. I'm not a fan. Dang, that's unfortunate, dude. I thought that Fanta was pretty good. Granted, it was never my favorite drink, but it was definitely up there, right? Like, I liked Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, blah, blah, blah. And then Fanta I liked, you know, to an extent. But after having Germany's Fanta and drinking this, dude, it's very disappointing. Like, very disappointing. They definitely got a crap ton of high fructose corn syrup in this thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very syrupy. Like, that goes without saying. It is very syrupy. It doesn't taste like what I had. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Two very different reactions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, why you think that is, and, you know, maybe a couple more fun facts about the history of how this Fanta was made. From what I understand, this was, I'll play a clip. Tomas told me about a little bit of the history of Fanta in, you know, in Germany versus Fanta in the US, and the origin story of it. So I thought that would actually be really cool to show you guys and whatnot. But this is different, man. This is very different. Not what I was expecting. Okay, not what I was expecting at all. Definitely was expecting something at least a little bit more flavorful. This feels like it's been packed with sugar and then happened to lean in the direction of being hyper orange. But like, how do I put it? For those people who have had orange slices before, the candy, the really sugary candy, typically for people with diabetes and whatnot, it tastes like that if it was a drink. It's just not very good. I'm not into the overly sugary stuff, if that makes sense. So it was refreshing to have Fanta from Germany. It's just unfortunate that American Fanta is not that good. Not that good. Well, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.